Hi, I'm Kim, and I'd like to share a story with you that really affected my life. I used to hate school. I didn't get very good grades, and I didn't have many friends. My family didn't have a lot of money, so I couldn't afford the kinds of clothes the other girls wore, or birthday parties at the skating rink, or a membership to the pool. My mom used to dress me in horrible thrift store outfits, plaid skirts, frumpy blouses, stretch pants with stirrups. You get the picture. I figured that was the reason people didn't seem to like me. If I could just get rich and buy the right clothes and go to the right places, I'd be popular, and boys would flock to me. It seemed really unfair that I couldn't have these things, so I became bitter. I resented my parents for not having money, and as a result, I was nasty to them. I started making fun of other kids who wore thrift store clothes, kids whose families had even less money than mine. I thought that would make me feel better, but it really didn't. Then this girl named Kelsey, who let me hang out with her sometimes, offered me some of her hand-me-down clothes. They were really nice, lots of popular brands, and they fit me perfectly. I would have rather had my own new clothes, but I thought wearing Kelsey's stuff would at least help me look like less of a loser. But even in the right clothes, people still ignored me, or laughed at me. I looked in the mirror one day and realized the truth, that I just wasn't pretty. My nose was too big, and my braces were ugly, and my hair was too stringy. I became obsessed with my looks. Every day I would stare in the mirror, thinking about all the things that were wrong with my appearance. Thinking that if I would just magically get prettier, everything would change. But no matter how much makeup I put on, or how I did my hair, I didn't have big blue eyes like Kaylin, or gorgeous black curls like Samantha, or a perfect body like Becky. I just looked like me. I started to hate myself. And the more I hated myself, the more I tried to turn that hatred on other people. The hottest guys at school completely ignored me, but there were a couple of nice guys who weren't very handsome who tried to talk to me sometimes. But instead of accepting their invitations to go out or be their date to a dance, I would turn them down. Then I'd snicker to the few friends I did have about how the guys were only 5s or 6s out of 10, and how pathetic it was that they thought they had a chance with me. I wanted a hot boyfriend, someone who would make other girls jealous. Then I met Matt. He was average looking, and at first I wanted nothing to do with him, but my friend Chelsea urged me to give him a chance. The more I hung out with him, the more I realized how amazing he was. He was smart and funny, and most importantly, he was kind. I started to feel bad for how I'd treated him and other average-looking guys. Talking to Matt made me realize that he felt the same way I did. Insecure about his looks, afraid that girls wouldn't like him. But he said he'd started to change his self-image by focusing on the things about himself that he did like. For instance, he could make people laugh. He was a good musician. He was good at taking care of his younger siblings. All of these were things he liked about himself. I tried to start focusing on things I liked about myself. It was tough at first, but then I started to get the hang of it. I might not have the best grades, but I was good at art. I had creative ideas. Matt helped by telling me the good things he saw in me. He said I was also funny. I was a good dancer. I was smart. I realized that there are way more important things about me than how I look, and that I should never have judged other people for their looks, especially since I knew how bad it felt to have others do that to me. I decided that going forward, I would focus on the good I saw inside of people, not their appearances. Matt and I have been dating for a year now, and we're incredibly happy together. He's beautiful to me in every way, and I'm beautiful to him. I have a lot more friends now, too. Not the prettiest, most popular girls, but girls who are smart and ambitious. Anytime someone makes a cruel comment about us, we just laugh it off. It still hurts, but it's easier to ignore once you see that superficiality gets you nowhere. I've apologized to my parents, too, for letting my obsession with looks affect my relationships with the most important people in my life, my family. Looks aren't forever, but kindness is. And the things you do in the world are more important than your clothes or hair or makeup will ever be. Thank you for listening to my story. Make sure you like and subscribe, and if you've ever had a similar experience, please share it in the comments section below.